Hey guys, welcome back again to Ken Tamplin Vocal Academy, where the proof is in the singing. I'm doing a series on You Ask, Ken Answers. So I'm trying to answer your questions as best as I can, and I'm just trying to be open and transparent. You know, there's a funny, I think it was Hemingway that said, there's nothing to writing, meaning like writing a book or writing a screenplay. All you have to do is open up a vein. So I'm opening up a vein and I'm just sharing my life experiences with you guys in hopes that this will help benefit you to get you where you want to go in your singing career, okay? This question comes from Raji from India, and he asks, how can I know what information about singing is good? That's a tough question, Raji. I have to repeat myself. So guys, if I do repeat myself, please, bear with me because, again, it's important information. The first thing to really think about is I don't care what discipline you're wanting to learn. I don't care if you want to be a soccer star, a football star, a skier, a heart surgeon. I don't care what a singer, a guitar player, right? Let's just take guitar since it's my first instrument before singing. I have taken a lot of guitar lessons over the years, a lot. I went to school to play guitar and on and on. I would never take a lesson from anyone that couldn't show me how to do it. Let's just start there, okay? I'm not trying to call people out and I'm not trying to bash people. I'm just saying, me personally, I would never take a singing lesson or a guitar lesson from someone who physically couldn't themselves show me how to do it. Now, it's kind of funny because there's a really well-known vocal coach out there who called me out on this and says, well, Ken, if you look at, professional coaches, they don't, let's say a football coach, for example, they don't go out and show people how to do it themselves, blah, blah, blah. And they're right. That's true. And here's why. Because they bought talent that had already been developed, and all they're doing is orchestrating that talent. Think about this, guys. Come on, stay with me on this, right? So when you think of a professional coach, and there are some coaches that did play and they understand the game in that kind of way, but they're actually orchestrating a team of guys that already have their talent all together, and they're just saying, okay, you take that talent. It's like having a band leader, you're the bass and you're over here, and you're the drummer and you're over here, and so forth, right? So make absolutely certain that wherever you get your vocal information from is that the coach sings great, in a style that you like even, that's fine, and that they display students that sing great, that prove that not only, instead of, the coach bringing in a student and showing how awesome they are because they have a student doing something, if their vocal information is legit, they should be able to do it with their own instrument. Think about that. If they can't, how can they pretend that they can teach you how to do it or show you how to do something they themselves can't do? And they can enlist all the students that they want, but it's the fish rots from the head on down. Either they can do it and they can't, and then they should be able to display other vocal students that can do it. So just get information from where you feel comfortable, that you like the vocal coach's voice, and I don't mean them singing a little ditty, and I don't mean them singing some weird theatrical piece or something. Do they sing songs? Do they sing songs that you like? How well do they sing? What is their range like? What is their tone like? All these things matter because in the end, your voice is at stake, and this is how you're gonna learn, okay? Ken Tamplin Vocal Academy, where the proof is in the singing. Peace out. Hey guys, if you like what you heard, please like and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to get notified when I have a new cool video come out, you need to go to my channel and click on this little bell icon, and it will actually notify you every time I have a video come out. Thanks, guys.